Hi, everyone, and welcome to today's session. My name is Anu. Some of you may have met me in the earlier sessions, and I might be new to the rest of you. I'm very, very happy to be here this evening. And together with me, I have Shantini. I believe that she did the session with you a couple of days ago. So hi, Shantini. You're on mute. Do you want to say hello to everyone?
Yeah, hi everyone. Nice to be here. Nice to be back and see all these wonderful people.
Yeah, I'm amazed. I'm amazed to see so many familiar names calling into this session every day. Well, without further ado, let's jump in. Today, what we will do is a continuation of the Nabi Chakra and also the void, right? So as you would have learned from Shantini and Ruchika 2 days ago, the Nabi Chakra is the third chakra in our subtle system. It is placed on our spine directly behind the navel, right? If you're wondering where it is. And the void is this circular area that is around the Nabi Chakra. We'll share the diagram with you later. We've shared the diagrams with you before, so you probably have a rather good idea of where the Nabi Chakra is and where the void is. So what's interesting about the Nabi Chakra is that it's got certain qualities that are very, very critical to our ascent, right? The qualities of the Nabi Chakra, the main quality is satisfaction or contentment. And why is that important? Firstly, what is it? So satisfaction is being happy, grateful, and accepting where we are at whatever stage of our lives that we are in. So as human beings, we always want things. We want a better quality of life. We want some material things. We want emotional things. And you do realize that as we grow, we want different things. We don't ever stop wanting it. We are never satisfied with what we might already have. Now, this will never end. We will always want things, be they material things or non-material things. And if we do realize that we are just the spirit, at the end of the day, we are not this body, we are not this person, this face, these feelings, this mind. We're not any of this. We're not the owner or the possessor of all the things that we have around us, the chattels, the homes, the cars, anything. We are none of all of that. We are just the spirit. And when that realization truly settles into us, then we realize that we are complete. We are perfect. We don't need any external things to feel good, to justify our existence. We don't feel that we must have something because we already are. We are perfect. We are complete because we are the spirit. It's important that we reach this stage, and we do this not by thinking about it, not by sitting in a corner and pondering on, not even by telling ourselves all the time, hey, we got to be satisfied. No, we will slowly achieve that stage as we continue to meditate every day, as we continue to clear ourselves every day. Someone who is satisfied is happy. They have no wants. They have no hankerings. They don't need to have a lot of money. They can manage with what they do. Conversely, someone who has a lot of money probably has more wants and more hankerings and more issues and more fears, right? So you can see that it is not about having more, but being content with what we have. Once we are content and satisfied, then the generosity kicks in, because we realize that we don't need, but we can easily give. A generous person is someone who is satisfied, who is content. A miserly person is someone who always wants more. They're not satisfied with what they have. Someone who is content is also no longer jealous. They're not envious of other people because they are secure in the knowledge that they are complete. They don't need to be someone else. They don't need to have something that someone else has. So once we are in this very, very good place of being content, then we get to grow deeper in our ascent, and all the frivolous things, they just drop away. They become non-issues. Our attention then starts to go to the important things that we need in our ascent. Our attention is not frittered on things that don't matter because we don't need those things. We are the spirit. So contentment, satisfaction means no jealousies, no envy. We don't want stuff that other people have. Can you imagine if world leaders, if politicians were content? Can you imagine a world without war because no one will be grabbing someone else's land because they'll be content with the land that they have? That's on the large scale. On a smaller scale, no more backbiting, no more little envies or jealousies that have people hurting each other, right? So it's very, very important for us to understand that we must reach that state of contentment. And we'll reach that slowly in our journey as we continue to meditate. Now, the other thing that we want to talk about today is also about the void the void. The void has got the principle of the guru. It governs the principle of the guru, or guru tattva. Tattva means principle. Now, what does guru mean? Guru means teacher, a master. So, you know, you've heard this affirmation, especially on the first day when you got your self-realization, I am my own guru. What that means is I am my own teacher. I am my own master. With my Kundalini awakened, I will know what is wrong with me and what I need to do to correct myself. I don't need to be someone else's guru. I'm not going to be the guru of a whole lot of other people. I'm going to be my own guru. And as I am my own guru, I need to understand that I should have certain qualities of a guru, the teacher, and I'm also my own disciple because I am teaching myself. I'm learning what are the things that I need to do to become better, and I'm teaching that to myself. So a guru is someone who is patient with their disciple. So we must learn to be patient with ourselves. A guru is someone who is disciplined. They will want their disciples to be disciplined. So then I need to be disciplined with myself. I can't be lazy. If I need to meditate, I need to sit down, clear some space, some time out in my day, and I need to meditate. If I need to foot soak, I need to discipline myself and take 15 minutes out of my busy schedule and sit down and foot soak. So these qualities of the guru, being disciplined, being patient, being kind, we must practice these qualities on ourselves as the disciple, right? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of us through a short meditation. As we meditate, let us let go of whatever hankerings or whatever things we think we might want, or we think it might make our lives better. Our lives are good the way they are. If we can see that, if we can truly understand that our lives are fine the way they are, it is what it is, accept it, then the peace starts to settle down. So come, let's raise our Kundalini, and Vivek, our IT support will help us, and he will play some really beautiful music that is good, that will nourish our Nabi chakra. But first, let's raise our Kundalini and give ourselves abundance. So let's do that. Take your time as you raise your Kundalini, as you give yourself abundance. Do it with full attention. Let's sit with our hands on our laps, palms turned out, and let's let go of the thoughts, let go of the wants. Only have one desire: to achieve our spirit. Let's slowly open our eyes. I hope you felt the sense of peace that the meditation brought us. Just before I end, and before I hand over to Shantini, I want to share an interesting bit of something for you to think about. So, you've heard the term FOMO, FOMO, fear of missing out. So everyone with social media and the impact of all the things that are happening out there, everyone's following what everyone's doing, and you eat something and you take a photo and someone's out here having fun and showing this and showing that, and then you have people who are like suffering from this condition called FOMO, the fear of missing out, and you got to try something at least once. And so all of that takes away our attention. All of that hankering takes our attention away from who we truly are. It takes away the peace of our being. So try this. Try JOMO, JOMO, the joy of missing out. Think about that the next few days. Over to you, Shantini.
Thanks, Anu. So Anu has given us homework for us to think about. And can we have the next slide, please? Okay, Anu has also given a recap of the qualities of the Nabi and Void Chakra. Okay, so our next session will be just a run through again of the Nabi and Void Chakra qualities, as well as today we shall concentrate on the clearing techniques. Okay, just a recap. Okay, just to show where is our Muladhara Chakra, Kundalini. Okay, they're situated just below the Muladhara, above the Muladhara Chakra, sorry. And then you have the Swadhisthana Chakra. Okay, that is for creativity. And today our topic is on the green area there, number 3. Okay, you can see the color green. That means the color is green, and then it is, you have the peace, and you have the Nabi Chakra surrounded by the void. Okay, and you can see the close connection between the Swadhisthana Chakra and the Nabi Chakra. Okay, so that means the qualities of the Swadhisthana and the Nabi are very closely connected. So sometimes, there's there is the catch, I say not the catches, where you find some heat or prickling. Also, sometimes it's quite a difficult to decipher. Okay, so the Nabi Chakra is connected to the solar plexus, is parallel to your navel, belly button. Okay, then the rest, next week, we will be concentrating on the heart and the following Visuddhi, Agya, and the Sahasrara. Next slide, please. Okay, this chart has been shared with in the WhatsApp group. Just a quick recap: 10 petals, water. Okay, and the color is green. So that's why when you go out into the environment, you see green color, you feel a sort of contentment. You see this environment clean, pristine. There's no people throwing rubbish. When you go out, you walk in the gardens, you feel a sort of sense of peace, a sense of contentment coming over you. Okay, the fingers, middle finger, okay, left and right, middle finger. But as Ruchika has mentioned, on the toes, it is the toe, first toe. Okay, and she has also explained why is it so, why is on the finger, it's on the middle finger, third finger, and sorry about that. And then on the toe is on the first toe. Okay, and the qualities Anu has already explained: satisfaction, spiritual satisfaction, peace and joy, sense of dignity, because you know what you are. You know what you're doing is the right thing. Okay, you enjoy giving. Even you have little, you should have enough. You share. And when you give something to someone, you see the smile on their face, the happiness. It's so nice when you share something, you share your food, you share not only money, you can share your time. Okay? Share your smile. Smile, bring somebody else generous in your smile. Generous in your smile, you can make other person happy. Okay, spend time. There's so many ways of showing your generosity. Okay, and that gives you the greatest joy. Then you also have, you have, as mentioned, every chakra has got the left and right qualities as well as a center quality. When you come to the left, you're a good host, you're a good wife, you're a good husband. Okay, people come to your house, you like to entertain, you like to give them food, even though a little bit there in the kitchen, you like to share with them. Okay, and then if it's on your right, you have dignity, you carry yourself, and your attention is always, you like to do what is right. Okay, and then center, because of both sides are balanced, you have contentment, you have peace, you do what is right. Innately, automatically it comes to you. You do the right thing. Okay? And because let's say, and this is also, and the qualities are also physical qualities is on your left-hand side. Okay, you have your pancreas and your spleen. Center, you have your stomach and intestine. And on your right, you have your liver, which is also controlled by the Swadhisthana chakra, as well as the gallbladder. Okay, so these qualities, let's say you have stomach indigestion and all those things. So it's a center nabi. You have to correct your center nabi. If you're always thinking, and you feel heated up and all those things, that means something wrong with your liver. So you have to clear your right Swadhisthana and right nabi. Okay, as well as your spleen. Okay, then let's see. Then you have problems. So left, family, relating also to your benefits and the qualities. If you have left, that means you have family and you have household problems. You can have a dominating husband or a wife who always keeps on nagging at you, always finds fault at you. Okay, so correct your left nabi. Then center, if you keep on eating, just you see food, you want to eat, even though you're full, but you enjoy eating, so you keep on eating. You do not know when to stop. And then after that, you feel uncomfortable, you feel bloated. And then, you have so you cannot go to sleep because you're so full. Okay, you should not just eat enough. And then on your right side, worries, stingy, miserly. When you look at children, you notice that when they have toys, they will share the toys. They will share. But for us, no, this is mine. Okay, I cannot. Even though you have more, you have 2 or 3, no, I'm keeping it for a rainy day. Why? Share. Okay, rainy day, the something else will be different. You do not need it anymore. Some people have 3, 4 hair dryers. Okay, why do you need so many? One is enough. If somebody comes and need a hair dryer, give it to them. Kids share. Okay, also, unhealthy diet will give you catches on your right nabi. Okay, now how do we balance our chakras? Any chakra for that matter. The most important thing is to meditate. Meditate morning and night if possible. Okay, just find few minutes. You don't have to sit for hours. Just sit down a little while, find a comfortable spot, raise your Kundalini Bandhan, and just put your attention on your Sahasrara. Okay, just quietly meditate, and you find your day. If you do it in the morning, you find your day goes on very peacefully. And you meditate at night, you forgive all the worries, all the problems of the day. It goes off, and you sleep comfortably, you sleep soundly. Okay, try it. Okay, that's what all of us do. meditate. Okay, and then we use affirmations. We'll come to the slide later on that. Use our hands for mandat. You can give, okay, let's say here Vishuddhi, just give vibrations to your Vishuddhi chakra. So here you give vibrations to your Navi chakra, to your void, to your left Navi, to your right Navi. Okay, and one most important thing is, okay, to ensure that whatever food you eat is good for you, what we do is, let's say I have some food. Let's say this is a food, okay? This is a candle, but this is a candle, okay? Let's say this is food, for example. Just put your right hand and just bandan 7 times, okay? And you can just say silently to yourself, Mother Kundalini, please bless the food that I'm about to consume. Okay, and just throw it. If there's any negativities, catch through 7 times. Or if you forget how many times, it doesn't matter, just vibrate the food, okay, until you feel a cool breeze coming out. If you feel hot, try not to take that food. It's the same thing for a drink. You have a cup of water, you have a cup of water, just vibrate. Mother Kundalini, please vibrate this water or this drink that I'm about to consume. You just say, it doesn't, as long as it's you're blessing your water, okay, so that whatever you consume is good for you. Okay, that's very important, especially when you eat out, you don't know how clean or how the food is cooked. Okay, what you can do is to just gently vibrate the food. If you find it hot, please don't consume it. Okay, try to avoid taking that food. Okay, now there's another technique. Let's say you don't know whether you're right-sided or you're left-sided. Okay, one simple technique is take 2 pieces of paper. Sorry, because of this. Okay, 2 pieces of paper. You can only see one. 2 pieces of paper. Okay, and then put it on your palms. Okay, and just ask, show me, Mother Kundalini, show me the state of my subtle system on my hands. Okay, then you can see, close your hands, or you can just feel which one is moving, which one is, sometimes you can see it shaking. There's one way where you can find out which channel is heavy or which channel is light, which channel you're having problems with. Just take a piece of paper, put it in your hands, and then 2 pieces of paper, put it in your hands and see the vibrations. Okay, so for your left side, okay, because it's a moon channel, so what you have to do is use candle, okay, or flame. To do, like here, what you can do is, I have a candle here. So you have to remove let me remove my, okay, never mind. Okay, I have a candle flame here. Okay, you can just put it. Okay, clear your left channel and left chakras. Another one is with the candle flame, you can just bandan go around like a half moon over that chakra. Okay, or you can sit with the candle in front of you on your left hand side. Okay, then for your right side, because it's a sun channel, you have to cool it down. Use an ice pack. Ice pack can be like this. Okay, you can put it on your right hand side, and you can take a shawl and tie it around for a few minutes, 5-10 minutes. You can use it, or even sometimes we have things like this where we where we just put some ice cubes in a container, okay, and tie it with it can be a plastic bag, you tie it with a rubber band, things like that. Okay, and generally for the first 3 chakras, okay, do foot soaking. Okay, if it's right hand side, you can use put a little few ice cubes into the water. If left hand side, you can use warm water or room temperature water. Please don't use any hot water. It can be just warm water. Okay, and then you have your affirmations. If it's left, Mother, please make me a generous and peaceful person. Because it's the qualities of the left nabi. So you want the qualities of the left nabi to be manifested in you. Okay, center, Mother, I am a satisfied person. And for your right hand side of the nabi, Mother, you solve all my money and family worries and take care of my well-being. This chart has been shared with all of you. So you can always go back and have a look at it. Can we have the next slide, please? Okay, so the most important recap, foot soak. Okay, you can use the water element because this is the Nabi chakra is the water. Water is the element. So use the foot soaking to balance. Okay, you must be satisfied with every aspect of your life. Okay, take it positively. If something bad happens, also take it positively. That Mother Kundalini is looking after you, your spirit is looking after you. It has happened in that way because it's something positive. Okay, as I mentioned, candling, use the candle technique for the left side. Give vibrations or chakra and vibrate the food, eat healthy food. Okay, let me go on to the next slide, please. Okay, these are the affirmations. Okay, since we have done for the Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Nabi, and Void, so these affirmations will guide you when you want to energize and clear your channels, your chakras, sorry. Okay, this is just as a guideline, but whatever comes from your heart, please use those affirmations. Okay, because any affirmations has to be said with sincerity. It has to come out from your heart, not from the mind. Okay, not mentally. When you say it with the heart, whatever you say from your heart, it works. Mother Kundalini knows you. She knows your purity. She's your mother. She will look after you. So don't worry that if you say, oh, I shouldn't have said that. No, if you say it with your heart, she works it out for you. Okay? So next slide, please. Okay, now let us listen to a short speech by Sri Mataji. And she has further explained the principles and the qualities of the Nabi and Void chakra. Okay, please, when you listen to the talk, please put your attention on your Sahasrara, your palms open. Okay, you can take out your glasses, okay, whichever makes you comfortable. Okay, can we listen to the speech, please?
Mother, you are my guru. Mother, I am my own guru. Mother, you are my guru. Mother, I am my own guru.
These days, Kali Yuga is the modern times. What was the Kali Yuga? The days of confusion is over. And it's called as Krita Yuga. Means where this living force will act. And this living force has to act through you. You become the medium of that living force. Actually, you become the master of it. How it happens is automatically, by the grace of God, it works out. You cannot sell anything that is the grace of God. What is the value of that? On this point only, many people discard SahajaYoga because they think that it cannot be sold, so it must be useless. It is so invaluable that you cannot pay for it. Now the rising of the Kundalini has to take place first of all. But with these three advantages, the fourth advantage is the highest, that you become the spirit. The spirit is the one who is the master in you. So you become your own master, you become your own guru. Nobody has to tell you, do this or do that. You are guided. Because as soon as the Kundalini rises, you start feeling the cool breeze in your hands. And these are giving you a new vibrations, a new dimension by which you know whether to do this or not. For example, you want to do something, you want to buy a book. You don't have to decide about it. As soon as you go near the book, either it will give you cool breeze, or it may make you hot, or may a little bit burn also if it's a horrid one. And you don't want to have that at any cost. You want to have the cool breeze because you enjoy it. So you just give up. You just give up things without anybody telling you, because your vibrations tell you. The spirit that is now shining your attention tells you. And you start understanding that now I have become my own guru. Because your guru is sitting inside you as a spirit. It has not yet manifested in your attention, and that's why you are worried. But just it manifests. And once it manifests, you are amazed that you yourself have become a guru of yourself. You don't need anybody else to tell you, but you can do it yourself. You can find out yourself. Nobody has to give any explanation or correction or anything. You just start improving yourself. Automatically it works. A little bit, if you know how to decode it and how to work it out, your problems, you just manage it. You become yourself a guru. That's the thing you have to. So today the master within us is the spirit. But before realization, we are not the master. Because the master has not come in our conscious mind. It is not expressing in our conscious mind, in the sense that we are not empowered by its powers. The spirit exists, it has its own powers. But we haven't felt those powers within us. Once we feel the powers of the spirit, we are empowered by our own powers which are there. The powers are within us. These are our own powers. We don't have to borrow from anyone, ask from anyone, they are in ourselves. The spirit is within us. Only thing, that spirit has to give light in our consciousness. It has to come in our consciousness. In simple medical terminology, we can say that the spirit must manifest itself in our central nervous system. In our central nervous system. It's very simple. That you become master of yourself, and you master the disease also. You master everything. Because the master is within you. It has not come in your conscious mind. It's the only link is left. And when that happens, yoga takes place, union takes place. We should now completely keep ourselves limited to self-realization. About God, I'll tell you next time. Self-realization means to bring your spirit into your conscious mind. And that's what you have to become, the master. And that mastery is very simple because it's all built within you. Just it has to be connected. Like anything like a television set is to be connected to the mains. It's all built in, it's there. It just starts working. In the same way, you are that. You are that. Just it is to be connected. Whatever may be your caste, community, race, nationality, shapes, heights, anything, whatever it may be, makes no difference, because all of you have got this great thing within you, this power of a rebirth. And you are to be born again, and you will be born again. Why not today? When we talk about realization, one has to know, first of all, that we have to have patience with ourselves. I know some people don't feel so good. Some people still have sicknesses. Some people don't even feel vibrations sometimes. Have patience with yourself. When you become your own guru, first thing, as the guru has patience with his or her disciple, you must have patience with yourself. In that patience, you will learn that you can tolerate so many things without any trouble. There's say one person who goes on grudging, oh, this is not good, that is not good. Because they have no patience with themselves. If you have patience with yourself, everything you'll accept. Wherever you are with yourself because you are realized souls. So you won't frustrate, you will not get angry. And also you will not go on grumbling and grudging. Because you are enjoying yourself. So to develop the Guru principle within you, first of all, you must develop yourself fully. Now how to develop yourself for Guru principle, one must see. We have got the 10 principles within you, as I told you before. And we should develop these all 10 principles in such a way that we stand out from others. There should be absolute truths with it. So much so that you should manifest them. And all these truths have powers. By every truth that is within you established, you don't have to do anything, they work out themselves. So first of all, you must get your chakras all right. On the chakras, you must put your attention. After the samadhi state, you will start opening them out properly. Clear them out. Know what are the chakras that are bad. I've seen people who have very bad few chakras and many good chakras, but they will be only enjoying the good chakras and will not worry about the bad ones. Pay attention to your bad chakras. Cleanse them, cleanse them. Put all your attention to that. But it will happen. It will happen. Once you get your realization, your attention will be very, very nicely placed. Now, when you people know that this has happened, and when you become the master, you know the brake and the accelerator in you. But still, actually you are not the master, you are still the driver. And when you are a driver, you automatically do it driving. But still, one should not say that you are a driver. You know the balancing of it, you know how to maneuver it, how to act. But then, what happens? To become the master, what do you do? This realization takes place. Then you become the master and you see the driver, you see the accelerator and you see the brake in yourself. And you just enjoy like a master. When you become the master, you cannot be slave of anything. No more slavery. The real freedom lies in becoming the master of yourself. No use mastering others, just master yourself. But that mastering cannot be done by lecturing or by brainwashing or by talking to you, but it's a happening that has to take place. The Kundalini has to rise and has to give you realization. This, unless and until this happens, we should not say that we know. No, knowledge is not when we are not one with the divine. It's like a machine, or you can say telephone not connected. We have to get our connection first, establish the connection, and then we become the knower. And the knowledge becomes a part and parcel. But this cannot happen to stupid. It's not meant for stupid at all, neither for the cowardly. It is meant for people who are courageous, who are people of wisdom, who are not given to nonsensical things easily. That's why in SahajaYoga there are two forces working all the time. You may get your realization today here, but I won't say that you'll sustain it. I won't guarantee that. The reason is we have two forces. One is centripetal and another is centrifugal. By one force you are attracted towards it. By another force you are thrown out because you have come out of matter. And the matter tries to drag you down. You have to master it in such a way that the spirit sits on the top of the matter. And the matter doesn't dominate you anymore. And for that you have to meditate, and you will be in meditation. It's a simple thing to be done. There's nothing difficult. SahajaYoga is the simplest method. Now, you must know that the spirit is your guide, that you are your own guru, you are your own master. For this you have to put this right hand just on the left hand side of your stomach to nourish your guru principle, left hand side. At this point, you have to say with full confidence, Mother, I am my own master. Mother, I am my own guru. Mother, I am my own guide. Say it 10 times with full confidence. See, the vibrations will improve. Now don't think of any other gurus. Forget them. You are your own guru. You don't need a guru. You are a saint. The spirit is going to guide you. Your vibratory awareness is going to guide you. Now in our mantras we say that, Mother, I am my own guru. But saying that, do we realize that if I am my own guru, this I and my guru, between the two, what have I achieved? Where am I? Can I guide myself? Have I got the light of the Spirit on my attention so well established and manifested that I can guide myself and guide others later on? First of all, in the Guru principle, it is important that you see to yourself the introspection. Can I be my own Guru? Have I become my own Guru? So in the introspection you find out what's gone wrong with you, how you are made this way, what's wrong in my own personality. It has come from all the surroundings and the way people have been putting ideas into my head. You should have your own ideas. You shouldn't worry what Plato said and what Socrates said and what this thing said. What do you think? After all, you are enlightened people. And when you start, seeing this way yourself, then you'll be amazed, a kind of a sweet humor about yourself develops. And you really become a very interesting, magnetic personality. And a very enjoyable person, extremely enjoyable. Everybody will seek your company. This is what is the sign of your Guru principle being enlightened. Of course, they have said that you should get detachment, you should not have any attachment to this and that and that and that. This is all talking. but actually only introspection and assumption, or we can say the knowledge of your own depth itself will give you that feeling. If you have that knowledge that I am a Sahajayogi and my depth of divinity is so great, that itself will be more than sufficient for you to exist as the topmost guru. So everywhere you start seeing Sahajayoga, when your heart knows what your brain knows. I've known people who know all the mantras very well, everything very well and all that, but in the heart. So put it in the heart. In Sahajayoga, the guru is not through his brain, but through his heart. May God bless you.
Mother, you are my guru. Mother, I am my own guru. Mother, you are my guru. Mother.
Let's have a short meditation and absorb what Sri Mataji has told us. Let's keep the peace. We can slowly open our eyes. So we hope you enjoyed the session so far today. We've got a couple of little introspective questions for you. I understand that Ruchika and Shantini had asked you to think about the foods that might agree with you or might disagree with you. Did anyone manage to find that out? Did anyone have a chance to take some time out to do a little experiment there? Do feel free to post something in the chat or to unmute yourselves. Well, if you haven't, then don't worry about it. You didn't have to give us the answer today. Over the next few days, start paying more attention to what goes into your stomach, to how it impacts the Nabi chakra, and slowly be your own guru. Find out what's going to be good for you, what's not going to be good for you. And it's not just only food per se, it's also drinks, right? What kind of drinks agree with your Nabi chakra? What kind of drinks might not agree? So I see something here from Leon. He says, fresh food, his energy feels good and clean. Exactly. Fresh food as compared or as opposed to processed food. Fresh food most definitely is better for us. Alicia says, oily food does not agree with the stomach. Yes. You're slowly starting to see what's good for you. Zoe's got a question here. You want a link to find Sri Mataji's picture to print out. Sure, Zoe, we can give you that. I believe Vivek has just posted that link over there, www.freemeditation.com.au/April 2022. So I'm quickly reading out the comments here. Gloria says, too much sugar is not good. Protein and veggies is good. Good for you. Yeah. Sugar might tend to heat up the liver a little bit more. Red meat makes you lethargic, Leon. Okay. Yeah. So not too much red meat. We still need proteins. Smaller portions of red meat. Hey, Shantini, you're on mute.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. I'm just going to read out the questions and all right. Okay. So we're having a sidebar conversation here about the photo that Zoe would like to print out. So let's have that in the WhatsApp chat group and let's focus today's conversation on the Nabi Chakra and the void. Yeah. So anyone else want to share about your food experience? If not, did you get a chance to see where does your attention go to? What does it land on? How is your attention used up, utilized? It's exhausting, you know, it's exhausting to use your attention every day. That's what we do. It's our brain power. And we tend to use our attention on every little thing. So food for thought. Do you really need to put your attention on all those things? Ask yourself that question. What happens if you decide not to put your attention on something that is annoying you? And if you just give it up to Mother Kundalini, and if you just tell Mother Kundalini, please take care of this problem for me. I don't want to waste and fritter my attention on it. I want my attention to be inside, within me, on my spirit. I want my attention to be on the peace and the silence that is within me. So try that. Start surrendering those little nonsensical, trivial things to Mother Kundalini. She will sort them out. She will take them away. We just need to put our attention inside. Mother Kundalini does this because she wants our attention to start being placed on our spirit. So she says that she will help take away all the other problems and all the other issues, provided we take our attention and put it on our spirit and focus on our growth. Right? Hey guys, to Sonika and to Ruby, Puiling says that she's not in the WhatsApp group, so maybe you can help her get in the WhatsApp group. Okay, would you like to take us to the final session?
Yeah.
Shantini?
Okay, can we have the next slide, please? We'll come back to the questions. We also have another session for the Q&A. Okay, with just a short quiz. Okay, you can write it down in the chat. What is the color of the void and Nabi chakra? What is the one that gives you serenity? Gloria, green. Yes, Gloria, green. Green element. Maria has gone to the next question. Element, water. Yes. Okay. What about the main principle? Come on, guys. Main principle of the Nabi and void. Peace, yes. Some more? What are the main principles of the Nabi and void chakra? Glorious satisfaction. What else? Contentment, evolution. doing the right thing. Yep, that's it, Alicia. Okay. Anybody else would like to add on? Start surrendering your issues to your very own Mother Kundalini. It's a job to solve your issues. She wants to take away your problems so that you can focus on your meditation.
That's just me replying to Zoe.
Yeah.
Zoe posted.
Yeah, wow, fantastic. Everyone got it. I think we can call it a night.
Zoe was saying that she feels exhausted. She's
Yes.
got a lot of personal stuff going on, and so it's hard for her to meditate. So I was just telling her, relax, let go to Mother Kundalini.
Yeah. Okay, maybe we can go on to the next session because everybody, I think, has understood the principles of the void and Navi chakra.
Yep.
Maybe we can go on to the Q&A. Anything? Anybody would like to ask any questions?
Do feel free to post your questions in the chat group, or I think you can, if you need to put your hand up, we can unmute you.
Maybe I can share something. Okay, all this ambition. Ambition is also one, you're always ambitious. You're not satisfied with what you have. You feel you deserve that promotion. You deserve that raise. But end of the day, what is only good for you will work out. Okay, that job promotion or that it might not be right for you. It might cause you more stress. It might make you more, encounter more problems in your life. So we should always know that Mother Kundalini will do what is always right for you. Be satisfied, be contented. Look at the positive side of things. Okay. Monica, I said, what food is good for right now, B? Has anybody like to answer that? Any other questions?
There's a question here from Maria. She says on the picture, the channel around the Nadi chakra is dotted. Could you please tell us why?
Let's take a question, Anu.
Yeah, so I think the channel that you're referring to, is that the center channel? Perhaps it's dotted just to show that, there's the void and that covers that whole area. It doesn't mean that the channel is any less of a channel in that area. It's just the imagery, that's all. You don't need to worry about that. But good that you know. Good that you noted it. The channel is the channel. It is what it is. And let me see, do we have some more questions?
The right Nabi. For
Which
the right
one?
Nabi, the
right
best
Nabi.
is sugar.
Not too much
But
sugar.
not too much sugar. Yeah. Okay, a little bit of sugar. You can take a little bit of sugar in your drinks, in your food, desserts, but don't go to extremes, please. Like for the left Nabi is salt, but it doesn't mean that you take too much of salt. Then you get hypertension. So it's always moderation.
Yeah. Gloria's got a very interesting question. Maybe you want to take this, Shantini. Is the food different for everyone? Is that why we need to become more aware as we eat?
Yes. Okay. Every person is different. There are a lot of flowers, there are different types of flowers. Okay. Like us, there are different types. We have different characters, different qualities. So certain food will agree, certain food will not agree. For me, I cannot take wheat products. I find it causes me indigestion. But for another person, it might be okay. Okay, but slowly, as we food soak, as we do clearing, okay, we'll find ourselves in balance, and we can take qualities. I can't take coffee, I can't take tea, it gives me gastric problems. But as I do clearing, as I do food soaking, I can take coffee and tea in moderation. Okay, some people, they can take tons of coffee, it doesn't make, they've got no problems going to sleep at night. Certain people, I cannot take coffee or tea. If I take coffee or tea, I cannot sleep. So your body is different. Okay, we're all beautiful flowers in the garden of love. So we have to find something that agrees with us, take it in moderation, and with continuous meditation, food soaking, and clearing, you will be able to take everything without having any problems. I can take a cup of coffee, a small cup of coffee, and enjoy it, and I can still go to sleep nowadays.
And on that note, on food soaking, Leon's got a question for you, Shantini. Does the food soak also remove toxins?
Okay, because when we food soak, all the negativities and imbalances goes into the water. Is that what you mean by toxins, Leon? When we food soak, we meditate, the negativities and the imbalances goes into the salted, vibrated water. That is why we do not use the basin that we use for food soaking for any other purpose, not for washing our clothes, not for washing anything else. We keep the food soak bowl separate.
So he's got a reply. He says, no, he's asking, does the food soak draw out toxins in the body as well?
For us, yes, it does.
Yeah, it does. It does.
It does.
The food soak is basically a combination of the elements, like the water element is the element for the Muladhara chakra. The salt element is the element for the Swadhisthana chakra. And yeah, like you say, the poisons absorbed in the body. So the light, the candle that we have is the element for, the fire is the element for Swadhisthana chakra. The air around us is for the heart. The ether around us is for the Vishuddhi chakra. And then the light from the candle is for the Agya chakra. So when we food soak, we've got all of these natural elements clearing our chakras, right? Now, how much of the toxins and the negative energies do they remove from our chakras? It depends on where our attention is. If I'm food soaking and I'm thinking about a whole lot of other things, I'm not focusing on my Sahasrara chakra, I'm not placing my attention here, I'm not thoughtless, I've got a whole barrage of thoughts running through my mind, then the food soak is not going to be very effective. And so the amount of negative stuff, the toxins that's being drawn out of my body into the water is going to be that much more less. But if I'm food soaking and I'm completely thoughtless, right? I have no thoughts at all, or I have a lesser amount of thoughts, and I'm able to sustain my attention here and not on other things, then the food soak is going to be more effective. And so it will draw out more of the gunk, of the toxins.
Shiva Prasad has a question. Why do I feel warm energy comes out from my left palm? Okay, so left is the moon channel. So the best thing will be, that means it's clearing. Okay, anything that you feel warm, that means your channels are cleared out, are clearing. Okay, continue meditation. After some time, it should be okay. If it doesn't resolve, do candling or food soaking. Okay, don't worry. Because sometimes when you meditate, you feel warm, you feel something prickling. But as you meditate, Mother Kundalini on her own, as she goes up, she will clear your channels and chakras.
Yeah.
Okay, but if you still feel uncomfortable, you can do candling on foot soaking, shouldn't be a problem. Left.
Yeah. Just to share with Shiv Prasad, I mean, it doesn't mean that just because you're new, you're feeling all of this. Even today, when I did my meditation before this session, I sat down and my left side was a little heavy and warm, right? And that's because of what we do every day, where we are every day, right? The things that we face. Like today, I spent a lot of time running around, doing chores and errands and driving out and going to the bank and here and there and everywhere. And by the time I came home, I was exhausted. I was tired. My left side was out. I was really drained. And so as I did my meditation, my left palm was warm. So what I did was I just put my left palm on my lap and I put my right hand on the ground and I did my meditation. And after a while, my left palm started to get cool. So you see, the techniques are there for us to every day regulate ourselves, every day learn and find out what's not right, what's right, and then get to that place in the center. So don't worry about it. It happens to all of us. And I've been meditating for like 20 odd years, right? So we're all human beings. We live in the real world. We don't live in the Himalayas where nobody bothers us. No, we live in the real world with real people, with stuff to do every day. So don't worry about it.
Yeah. Even myself this morning when I got up, I found my right eye was, very uncomfortable. So I did put a candle in front of my eyes, and I looked at mother's bindi red spot through the candle flame. After some time, it was okay.
Yeah. I guess the thing is that before SahajaYoga, if I didn't practice SahajaYoga, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know that my left side was feeling depleted. I would just go right ahead and boom, fall ill, right? Or lose it, or have a panic attack or whatever, right? Or have a meltdown or yell at someone. But with SahajaYoga, every day as I sit to meditate 5-10 minutes, I start to monitor myself and find out what's wrong. And then I get to recalibrate myself every day. All of us.
If the energy is positive, will everyone feel the energy in cool or different? It depends on your sensitivity. Some people, they can feel the cool, but sometimes even for some of us, sometimes we don't feel cool. I just feel I'm okay, I'm contented, I'm happy. So I know mother is looking after me. Because sometimes we use our hands for so many things, we cannot feel the cool breeze coming out. But sometimes I feel, you feel good here, or you just feel good. So you feel good, that's it.
In the heart,
I'm happy.
you feel good. You feel at peace. Yeah.
In fact, I couldn't feel, if you ask me frankly, I couldn't feel the cool breeze for I think a couple of years. But mother was working in so many other ways. So I felt I must be doing something right here. Even though everybody was saying, I can feel the cool breeze coming off from my head, my arms. I felt, what am I? Am I in the right field? Am I supposed to feel something? So I used to keep quiet, but I felt things were falling into place. I felt more settled. I could take things, accept things. So must be right. Something I'm doing here, meditating is good for me. So I'll continue, and now, it's wonderful.
I've come to realize that, and I've stopped doing this when I used to be meditating some time ago. I would always sit down and then wait and wait and wait, and then when I felt the cool breeze, I would go, yes, I'm feeling it. Yeah. But I realized, no, it's not about feeling the cool breeze. Whether you feel the cool breeze or not doesn't matter. What matters is sitting down, opening your heart, and just surrendering to Mother Kundalini. That is the meditation. The meditation is not about feeling the coolness or the catches or the warm air. The meditation is being in a meditative state, not having thoughts. That is the meditation. Whether you feel cool or hot depends on your sensitivity. It depends on your hands, your nerves, your physical being. So don't try to move away, guys. Try to move away with whether you're feeling something today or not. That's just a physical feeling. Go for the true meditative experience, which is being in utter silence and then realizing somehow within you that you are the spirit. When you realize that you are the spirit, that's it. It doesn't come, it's not a mental thought. It's not something emotional. You go like, whoa, I am not what I thought I am. I'm the spirit. And then when you know that you're the spirit, you're there. You don't need anything. That's it. So go for that. Don't worry about the cool and the hot and the prickling and all of that.
Feel good. And even though you might not notice any change about yourself, but 6 months, 7 months along the line, people will come and tell you, hey, you look different. What have you done to yourself? You're just different, and sometimes you don't notice it because you are you. But other people notice it, they like your company. Suddenly they say, why are they asking me to join that? Things sort of, you don't feel any different, but other people can see that you're different. Okay, shall we wrap up for today?
Yep.
Okay, everyone. Thank you for the questions. Both of us learn. Anu and myself, we're all learning from all of you all as well. Okay, and let's wrap up our session with some meditation. Okay, everyone, sit down comfortably. Put your attention on your Sahasrara. Okay, just little exercise. You can just move your skull. Okay, put your attention on your Sahasrara. Both palms open. Look at mother's red dot, Bindi. Now put both hands on your heart, both palms on your heart. Mother, please give me the sense of security and joy of my spirit. Please take away any fears and insecurities that is bothering me. Mother, by your grace, I am the spirit. Say with confidence and the knowledge that Mother Kundalini is with you. Put your hands down. Attention on the Sahasrara. Just let go of all the problems, all the worries of the day. Mother Kundalini will take care of it. Slowly open your eyes. Everyone, we will now raise our Kundalini and Bandhan. Okay, do it slowly, gently, and full confidence of yourself. Okay, Mother Kundalini is rising. One knot. Second knot. Third knot. Okay, do the Bandhan. Qualities of innocence. Second one. Creativity. Contentment. Compassion and love. A sweet countenance. Forgiving nature. Integration. Mother Kundalini has given us all these qualities. Thank you, Mother Kundalini. Good night, everyone. Have a good weekend ahead.
Good night.
Jai Sri
Bye,
Ram.
everyone. Good night. Good night, Shantini.
Good night.
Good
Thank you,
night,
Vivek. Thank you, Ayub.
Bye, guys.
Welcome.